Everyone, Austin here, coming to you with another mock entry for Drscorpionx's contest, and this here is the Parasite King. Yes, they actually have kings and queens just like the normal beasts, but these things attach to others. And real quick, this is using the reds, and my idea for that is that this is the red or fire parasite I made before, but this is after it's attached itself to multiple things, including the Beast King, which they never released, but people have made mocks for. This is if he attached himself to it and mutated it in his own way. So now he is completely resistant to fire, like it never hurts him, as well as he is somewhat more stealthy, even though being really big. Real quick, I want to show you, he has a spider design of 4 legs on each side, and he has these 4 big spikes going on up here, as you can see, and I used the orange head to go along with it. Now if you look, there's something going on down here. Yep, that's part of its other mode it has, and so technically this thing's a double, or has its second mode. Sorry about that, couldn't think. But here's how you do that. You pretty much pull this whole thing out from underneath, and oh look, it's a tail. Yep, the beast finally grew tails after they attached themselves to many things. So you just put the tail up over here. You might be like, what's that red thing on the front? Oh, wait a minute, I know what that is. That is Furno's body, because this guy is so powerful he was able to take down Furno because he's immune to fire. Now, all you have to do is flip these spikes around into the front and re-angle the head, because it's, let me show you real quick, it's on this double tiny ball joints going on here, so it's got a lot of articulation just for this. I'm going to position it back a little bit more to give it a higher up looking head, and then you grab these 2 front claws and you bring them forward and you angle them down just a tiny bit, and you can use them as little hands, is what he can do. And in this mode he's more of a scorpion kind of design, and this would be like if he's trying to challenge some of the other beasts for something, you know, like food or territory, because these things are territorial. And real quick, for scale on the ground, this guy is big enough to just walk over you. Yep. And one of the really cool things about this jaw design that I did is, since they're both completely separate and they're big enough, I can actually make King Parasite Beast eat Breeze whole. Like that. So, yep. But anyway, this guy took me like a whole day to make, just because, you know, school and whatnot. But yeah, this took a while. But it was mainly because I wanted to do something different with the head. I wanted to make him look like a Terra beast, sorta. Like he was down to earth, and you can really tell just by the way the fire and the bull kind of head looks. But anyway, the design for him was really complicated, so let me take him apart if I can. Whoops, part fell off. Anyway, this uses 2 separate bodies. The first body uses, sorry, have to do this off camera, this here. So you take the smaller body right here, and this does use Technic pins, but the Technic pin goes here, behind, or below the ball joint, and above it, so here and here. And anyway, it uses the same legs from Parasite Beasts for both sides, but what's different is that this one you put the black body onto here, and the head design is if you take I'm sorry, I can't think today. Flyer Beast, the yellow one. You take the claw off the front here, and you flip it around like so. So it's like this. Then you take one of these and you plug it on here. And for the sides, you set it up to where when they point forward, they go up as well. You can plug these on the front, and you can angle these around. And this is the lower half of the body. Which also, if you want to think about it, yes, they could separate and run around as their own little individual beasts. But this one would be kind of hard because its tusks are really long, if you want to think about it like that. Maybe it's blind and these are its ears, you don't know. But this beast here, how you build it is you use the orange head and use a black piece or a blue piece, and you plug in 2 of them on the sides here, which does sort of bend them right here and here, but it's not too much of a bend. Like, you could put it back the other way if they do become like that, but I don't really see a problem with it. Next, you use 2 short ball joints here and here. I used the translucent because I was trying to add some of these in, use them. Next, you use the wider body, and for the front ones you do the same as the lower half here, but instead you add the friction joints because this guy weighs a lot. So right here goes the pin, and real quick, how you plug it in is this guy on the bottom is in front more. So this pin is here, and here is where these 2 go, and then this guy's ball joint right here goes in between them on the second post from the top. But anyway, his legs on the back are the exact same. Now for this tail, I'll show you real quick. It uses another translucent blue right here, and it uses 4 normal length ball joints all the way through. And for the end, the trick is to get any of these parts right here, and you put 2 of the leg spikes that I was using right here on the sides, and I fit in the Furno's head, which sort of fits in there, and I put spikes on the back and purple on this one. And for the legs, I used black spikes like before, and they go on the closest pin to the top. And the head I kept this way. And one of the cool things about this guy is that he actually, if you want to use it, kind of has another mode. So let me put him back together real quick. Just flip these the right way.